thought of spreading Gopi's learnings across the country, which was possible with having so many ex-achievers joining the journey on a common platform at Badminton Gurukual. The objective at Badminton Gurukual is to spread the importance of physical literacy, make sport a way of life, see it beyond medals. And we're trying to basically raise the profile for the sport, bring more dignity and respect for the coaches, organize high quality events, standardize operations, bring in curriculum, and make an effort to institutionalize the sport.
In terms of that, you've also mentioned before, and our audience would love to know that it's not just about the people who are going to play badminton, but the people who played badminton, and you've been one of those people as well. Those people who've played the sport and have so much to contribute to it as well, this would be one of the most perfect opportunities that they can do that.
We're actually trying to create a happy space at badminton. At one end, it's the players because excellence is becoming accessible for them. On the other hand, people who've been doing public sector jobs, probably administrative operational roles they're not happy in, we're bringing them into happy space.
Thank you so much. Like I said, I have a very close, pretty much in every aspect, but sports more so. The association from the corporate sector is a major boost in the arm to go out there and perform and to be able to sustain in the sports sector. Mr. Ravi Kumar, from the TVS logistics point of view and from your personal point of view, I'd like to ask what prompted you to be associated with Badminton Group?
TVS, as you know, is a 115-year-old business group from south of India. Besides our business interests, we are involved with a lot of social activities in the general spectrum of life. We are associated in healthcare in the form of having hospitals and medical centers all over the place. In the segment of numerical and alphabetical literacy, we are in the education space where we promote and we run a lot of schools and colleges and other education institutions. We've been all along supporting sports and sportsmen. In all these things, we found that physical literacy was never addressed as an issue. So when GopiChand came to us and was speaking his vision of what is his vision of physical literacy, it resonated with us. Badminton, we feel, is, or not we feel, it is actually an individual sport which has had a long history of high achievers, right from Dinesh Khanna to Prakash to Gopi and more recently, we've got others there also, but more recently the women who have performed exceedingly well. In fact, in the last few years, half a decade, I would say that we've had both men and women in the top 5 ranked players in the world. So there is a general achievement category in badminton. So having said that, you go down to Badminton Gurukul and buy Badminton Gurukul. Badminton Gurukul is a platform for standardizing and strengthening the physical literacy program. It has created a platform or it is creating a platform for a standardized curriculum. We wish this venture great success. More importantly, when people like Sanjay got involved in this particular thing, and when I saw him into this venture, because I know Sanjay as a multi-talented person. I don't know whether he would like to call himself a banker first, an educationalist first, a musician, or a sports enthusiast. So, it's a combination of all these things that what made us come into this badminton space.
Okay, so I already see a little personal reference with sport, and I don't have this question in here, but with regards to badminton, was it a sport that you liked playing as well?
Yeah, I played this sport all through my life. I think nearly 55 years of playing this sport at the club level.
Yeah.
Gopi refuses to play with me, but that's something.
He refuses to play with me as well. A lot of people don't know this, that I met Gopi sir in 2016 as well, and I challenged him to a game as well. All I said was, you need to be blindfolded, you need to play with your weak hand. I don't know, that's not too much to ask for, is it?
No.
Yeah, I'm sure. Those are standard rules when you play with a champion. Mr. Sajay Chatterjee, I'll come to you. Already, sir has mentioned about you being multi-talented. I would possibly pick on the sports angle, again, from a personal point of view. And of course, you've been instrumental in the establishment of this wonderful initiative as well. So again, what was what drove you to be associated with this?
So children essentially, I think the power of sports in children and what it does to help groom these children. Whether it is fair play, whether it is the spirit of being competitive, whether it is physical activity, which is very important, effort, fitness, extremely important to be a well-rounded, successful professional in whatever you might do. So I think at the core it was that, the child and the grooming of the child, and the power of this particular sport in shaping that.
And Goldman Sachs, of course, you spoke about children, and it's very important. Physical literacy you mentioned. I would go far enough to say that maybe we're around the same age bracket, maybe you're a couple of years younger than I am. But back then, when we were growing up and we were studying, if we spoke about even the PT period that came our way, we had no idea what to do with it. And when you spoke about children and badminton specifically, from a Goldman Sachs point of view, the association, how important is it to them?
So this is a personal association. This is not a Goldman Sachs association. Let me clarify that. And this is really, as Ravi said, a meeting together of minds. I think all of us met in my office and we all thought that this is something that we should really push and on a pan-India basis, see how far it can reach, what changes it can make. I think Supriya's last statement in the video that our success will be determined by how many lives we touch. I think that was the thought process lately. And I think the firm is comfortable with partners in the firm taking interest in other parts of the world outside. And that's what I was taking the initiative on. But I think, like I said, at the core, it was really just a common idea of helping children grow.
Thank you so much for that. I'm sure everyone's waiting to hear.
When I finished my playing career, I kind of, at the end of my career, I realized that I knew the formula which was required to win. But unfortunately, I didn't have the body to support me to use the formula. So I found a bunch of kids, started coaching them, believing that I will at least use the formula on them and see if it works. And things were great. They were able to produce some great results. And then when I reflected over the years, then I realized that I need more coaches. And I was going back and saying, where are the best people whom I can get? And Aparna sitting here is one person whom I met, and she was in an office doing a good job. But it was not something which an Olympian with her knowledge and expertise should be doing, should be contributing back to the sport is what I did. But I did have the resources and the way forward to actually do that exactly. And I really wanted not to help her in a way, but actually take her help for the sport. It was the other way. And that's how this whole process started. Luckily, I'm at arcade. And then around the same time, when we were playing down, we were throwing shuttles to kids to catch. And there was this young kid who couldn't catch. And she dropped shuttles, and I was asking her to catch, and she said, "Sir, teach me how to catch." And I was realizing that sports fundamentals, things which we take for granted, that we are able to run, catch, throw, these things are not, as Ankit mentioned. Actually, it was about numerical and alphabetical literacy, which was taught in
Yeah.
And so we as a country were also going down. So these things together, and I spoke with him. Then I met and spoke to Sanjay because like I said, we have somebody who was enthusiastic and has a like mind. So we went, and then it's so seamlessly this whole idea came up. And the entire thing, which was a very personal decision. And then I started to think, coaches, what are the challenges which I had as a coach when I started? And if new coaches coming in, we should not have them. They should not go through this entire process of trial and error of learning. And if we can handle them the years, then it will benefit them. That's also the people who've been very close to me. Supriya I've known for many, many years. Arte also I've known for many years. Sanjay, in the last few years I've known very closely. Aparna, we went to the Olympics together. Anup, we went to the Olympics together. Asabri is a very dear friend. So all of them came out from oil jobs, came out from customs jobs, and then got together. And this whole thing actually started off not thinking of such big things. Today it is, but one step at a time, and basically very personal touch, which I felt was a need is why this whole thing was started.
Thank you so much.
So the answer was to make excellence accessible. Today, like you correctly said, 20 years ago, if you touched a racket and you wanted to learn the sport, would you ever dream of being trained by Aparna,
No.
Anu,
Yeah.
Asavali, Mitesh, Sir Anil Pradhan here? None of that.
Yeah.
With Badminton Gurukual, that dream becomes a reality.
Yeah. And that was very heartening to know that some kid who's playing badminton is probably enjoying it, not thinking professionally, gets told by Miss Popat that, you know what, you're decent. And the amount of confidence that that kid has there.